Hello and welcome to another session of Pistonics. It's Byron speaking, and we are about to deploy Catchit, this fantastic new record-breaking game that looks like this. Awesome. You know, you can do a few things though. You can repel these things. There are different special kinds of, whatever. Let's just get this baby out of the door and compile it for Linux and for OS X. And yeah, as you can see, it's kind of, you have to play it. If you start it, it kind of grabs you, and yeah, it gets more difficult the longer you play. But yeah, and it gets you all the time. You never win, really. Only about the high scores. So here we go. And for some reason, it didn't ever show up here in the usage of my, it never shows up in HTOP for some reason, as if it wouldn't use any resources, even though this certainly isn't the case. So what's going on? I don't know. So there's no special handling, it just keeps drawing the state that it had, and yeah, I do wonder, where is that? Here it is. I moved a bit downwards, that's why I didn't see it. So here it is. Cool. So 12% CPU. I think that's acceptable. And I also think that it gets worse the more balls there are, because the code is super unoptimized. The code that deals with collisions and stuff. So, but I think there's no need for optimizations, because after all, it's just really simple. Oh my god. So now they are pulled towards you if they are just close enough. So that could be dangerous. But you get more points if you do this. So maybe you want to explicitly get these colored balls. Wow. Anyway, so let's deploy that. I think first of all, I'd be so that I change this. I'm quite positive here about this game, and I think it's worth the 1.0 because it has all the features that I think it should have. It looks the way I think it should look, and I'm happy with that. So I'm not going to push it to crates though, that shouldn't be required, but I would like to have a change log. I think I even have a clog. Do I have it? No, I don't have clog. Copy, open. That's interesting. JSON tools, I think they do have clog. And all I have to do is to set it up accordingly to contain the correct repository. Clog, there we go. Clog is a great tool, by the way. If you use AngularJS style commit comments, then it will basically do everything for you when it comes to change logs. So let's have a change log. Clog, set version to 1.0.0. Change log created. The initial release. Yeah, and all these things actually nobody is interested in. Kind of a list of features, I guess, with the respective commits. Good to have, and it's good to start somewhere. So let's set this up. Chore, cargo, set version to 1.0. Also added clog configuration and change log, because that's really what you want to have. And now I think the project is rather complete. We have Travis, and we should also have it here. Yeah, let's look at it. I haven't looked at the main page for quite a while, actually. Build is passing. I think at some point I would want to add some more information in a screenshot. Yeah, let's add a screenshot. Let's do that. Cargo run release. And then deployment. So I guess there should be some stuff going on. So I try to play for a moment. The faster you are here, the faster you will get additional points here. I will use my repel mechanic. Oh, and which also, yeah, in order to have a chance here, which unfortunately also produces big points if you happen to... okay. Anyway, that's good enough for a screenshot, I suppose. Can I just copy the current window or something? That's the entire screen. Yeah, well, then we do this. Yeah, maybe without the frame, huh? That would be better. Like that. And maybe we put the resolution to 800 times 600 in general. Because, well, that's more suitable for web pages and maybe more suitable for office computers, stuff like that. And that's still big enough. And the cool thing is that everything scales with the size of the playing field here. Oh, look at that. No, actually, this doesn't work anymore. Damn. That is a bit annoying. Yeah, so that is the thing that doesn't scale, the font size. I guess if you change the font size to 20 or something, this will be better. Hopefully. Yeah, so now it fits again. Close call. But I think, yeah, that's a better size for that game. Alright. So right now we are in pull mode. Oh, man. It is difficult. No, go away. Yeah, so that shall be the screenshot here. And I think I do not take the frame. Voila. And one more. Like that. Cool. I think it's the last one here that I want to use. Awesome. So let's put it there and link it up. Yeah, where is it? It's on the desktop. Screenshot. And it shall be our screenshot.png. All right. And yeah. Can I open this? Oh, it even shows it. Amazing. Can I now say GitHub link to file? Please open the file first. Okay, it can't do it. But I think it's possible to deduce the file link. Yeah, let's put this right here. And say, well, it's a link. Oh, actually, it's probably this, huh? Yeah. So that's the screenshot, which is shown right here. And yeah, we actually want to link to the raw one. Ugh. How does that work again? Linking to raw content. I don't know where I did that. Maybe Git Python or Godi, maybe. Yeah, maybe there. That would be a lucky accident. PNG, look at that here. That's the raw user content. Catch it. It's late. So that shall be Byron catchit RS. And then it's really just the screenshot.png. Yeah. So that is that. Cool. Raw GitHub user content, yeah. Also easy to remember, actually. Good. So that is a beautiful screenshot that we have just added. And I think it's the stuff that we could just amend to the previous commit here. Because why not? It's kind of part of the chore. Added screenshot. Cool. That should work. And now we can tag it and bag it and attach files to this particular release on GitHub, which is pretty neat. Git tag v1.0.0. And yeah, the interesting thing will be how it's gonna compile on on Linux, because I want to use an old Linux, an old Ubuntu, so that it runs on as many machines as possible. But let's see about that. Yeah, let's push this. And anything I've forgotten? No, I don't think so. So let's try to get a release, shall we? Cargo build release. Cargo run release. It tells you what it is running. Like so. And that's the file we are interested in, huh? 1 megabyte. But we are interested in even more. Make dir deploy OS X. Yeah, the bad thing is that we're on the latest OS X here, so chances are that this will not actually work on something that is not El Capitan. So from that point of view, we suck. Let's call it like that. Move deploy OS X. Deploy OS X 10.11. So if it works anyway, we are lucky. Otherwise, we're not. So, what does OTool say? Deploy OS X catchit. So, all these system libraries we don't need, but the free type dilib you want to have. I'm not sure if that will work naturally in case we just put it into the right spot. But we will put it into the right spot. At least, so that people know, right? How big is that, by the way? Oh, that's just a link, but we copied the link, I hope. Let free type, yes, we did. 528 kilobytes. So yes, our executable is rather large, but it also links against a whole lot of stuff here. Oh, version 228. I am afraid that nobody can run this game unless he is on the beta. But that's how it is. Sorry for that. Yosemite would have been fine. Totally so. Okay, so that is that. I would, yeah, let's try it. Let's see if it can run without a disabled, without this file. Let's try to execute it. I hope it does. But I think the LD library path by default doesn't include the current directory. See? So this is why that doesn't work unless you say LD library path is this one. Then you go ahead and try to run it again. Hey! That is interesting. So does it need an absolute path or what? Maybe it does. Or it's die-ld library path, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So people have to write their own scripts around that or something. Or provide a bash script, but honestly, I think that's hint enough. Let's see. People probably can't run it anyway, so I won't go overboard with this. read me if the catchit executable doesn't run, you might want to set your dild library path to this directory as it contains the required directory. Required library. Damn it, I should probably not have used Vim. Instead, just do it here. Yeah, something like that. Few words, fine. And OS X is done. Let's spin up a virtual machine and see if we can build that little bugger on this one, Ubuntu LTS 12. Because that's old, and old is good when it comes to getting software that runs on the most possible amount of machines. On the largest possible amount of machines, let's say. Okay. So this machine is already up, but it doesn't display anything. SSH Byron at this one, I think it is. Good. Here we are. Dev Rust. Let's clone it. Just be sure that it's the latest version that is there. All right. And then we should just be able to build it. I think I have free type here. If not, we shall install the dependency. And I wonder, why is this so large? Ah, it's probably the documentation. Yeah, it's the documentation that gets generated by Travis. So I think I didn't even link to that one yet. No. So it's byron.github.io catchit rs. I think that is pretty neat. And that actually works. Yeah. Yeah, the documentation is not extremely complete, but, you know, better than nothing. Again. Good. So let's put it in. That's the documentation. Can possibly be improved, but it's really mainly about the game here. And those who want to learn it or look at it, they probably learn more from the source code anyway. That's how I see it in this particular case. And it's good enough, even for maintenance purposes, in case I do have to maintain something there, which I think will not happen. Oh, look, the screenshot, which doesn't really show up. Give me the raw one. Oh, I screwed up with the branch name, huh? Yeah. So let's do that. Fix readme screenshot location. There we go. And no CI necessary for this one. Thank you. Cool. So the clone has been created. It pulled everything. And cargo build release should do the job. And I'm curious, that will probably take a while as well, but the machine is configured and set up to build, to be able to build anything, basically. So that should not be a problem at all, but I shall see, because after all, lots of graphical stuff happens here and lots of dependencies I probably have never installed. So could be that OpenGL doesn't work, or that, for example, FreeType possibly doesn't compile. But we shall see that very, very soon. In the meanwhile, I might as well prepare a new or upload that thing. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. 1 second. Good. So now let's look again at the build. I think there might be something happening now. And also let's look at this README, which should now show a nice image. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. At least it's colorful. That's a good thing. Oh, I wanted to say it's actually working, but we don't know yet. So far it didn't try to build free type, and also nothing. Ooh, a Wayland client, amazing. Oh, there comes free type. Oh, and there comes Mesa. It's quite amazing how this works, honestly. This build system and having it to work cross-platform and being default for the language it's fantastic. I mean, sure, Node.js has the same, I guess, but they probably have a small amount of C bindings, whereas this thing has a huge amount of C bindings, always. This thing in the sense of Rust. I think this might even compile. Awesome. Makes it easier than I thought. Cool. So I might as well prepare my deployment here. So that's 1.0.0, and that's catchit. Let's be specific. More like this, huh? Yeah. Cool. That's release build with stable. Won't get better. So I can already start to upload that guy. We should have a tag now and can thus attach files. There we go. The first release. Have fun and find the binaries for various platforms too attached. Good. Let's see how long that takes. Probably a long time because I'm uploading as well. It saved the draft. That's good. And it even gives you a progress. That's even better. Awesome. And this guy didn't abort yet. Oh no, it aborted because cannot find lib free type. Okay. Apt search, apt cache, search free type, huh? Lib free type. Come on. Which one? This one. Sudo apt get install. That was kind of expected and should be fixed in just a second, and it's fixed. So now the linking step should work. Cool, it does. So we won't be able to run this, but that's also not necessary. Make your deploy. Ubuntu 12 LTS. And let's get the entire thing going. So we had catchit, we 0.1.1, and then the version, right? This is what it was. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So of course it's 64-bit. I think I should mention this in this case. For OS X it's clear, but not for Linux x64. There we go. Nice. And now let's copy the thing there. Target, release, catchit to here. And I'm also interested, LDD, show me. What do you link against? Free type, and then just a few Linux standard things. So I will copy this here as well, just for completeness. And that is that. So I think the deployment, this folder, we can now put to home. documents, dev, rust, and catchit, and deploy. And there's the Linux version. Awesome. How big is it? Smaller or bigger? What's to get? Ooh, way bigger. Amazing. That's kind of unexpected as well. Well, let's copy the README here and adjust it. Can you open this? Is this the right one? I have no idea. Let's try again. Okay, so here it's the LD library path. And that is that. So now pack it and sack it and we are done. Nice. That was a nice deployment. Very manual, but I don't expect this to happen so very often. And how big is that? 1 megabyte. That's okay. Cool. I shall publish this release once this is done. And yeah, that is that, I think. So thanks for watching and have a good day.